Chelsea away. Not my favourite, I'm not going to lie. But this is the United stand, this is the road trip, and this is going to be different. Shut up, please. Please be different. Anyway, Stamford Bridge. Why am I like that? Why am I saying that I'm not well, it's not being confident. It's just looking at this fixture in years gone by. The Premier League is 30 years old. Yes, so 30 home and away games against Chelsea, who have been in the Premier League since its start. Like United have a worse away record at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea than any other team in the Premier League who we've played twice. That's home and away, all the way through the 30 years of the Premier League. Just to be certain, for you statos who start bringing other things up in terms of ratios, it's 20%. It's 6 wins in 30. Man, it doesn't give you much confidence, does it, going to Chelsea? It really doesn't. It's a hard place to go. It always has been, and it's always that game, isn't it? It's like, it's never brilliant. The anticipation, what happens in the game, the intensity of the game, that's all there. But they're never brilliant, are they? They're always tight, 1-0, 1-1, 2-1s. Whenever United, when it's scraping by the odd goal, let's put it that way. Whenever Chelsea beat us, and there's been some absolute taterings at Stamford Bridge from Chelsea in the past. But when United have won, it's always been a close affair. So what I'm saying is today is going to be one of them watches where it's like biting nails down to the skin, basically, is what I'm saying in this one. Waiting, can United actually get the result against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge? Our record in the Premier League, I think, is probably the worst, to be honest, against Chelsea. I'm saying all these horrible things now. I'm getting all the crap out of the way now, all the negative sort of vibes out of the way, because there is a lot of positives. This has been a monumental week for Manchester United. I said this yesterday. I said it on Twitter. Obviously, the news with Ronaldo and everything has been resonating everywhere. The press conference has been and gone from the aftermath now. Ten Hag has told journalists straight. He's took loads of praise from the journalists for not evading the question about Ronaldo, being honest and straight to the point. The question was put by Simon Stone, I think it was, at the BBC. He said, Eric, did Cristiano refuse to come on the pitch? It's a straightforward answer that a lot of managers just would probably avoid. Or some would even go into them press conferences and say, we're not answering questions on Cristiano Ronaldo. It's just about the game. We're talking about the game only. Eric Ten Hag's answer to that was, yes, he did. Ten Hag is the man in charge. Ten Hag is the man. You will get punished for any misdemeanors if you don't follow protocols, if you don't follow the new culture that is being set by Eric Ten Hag, then you are not going to be part of this team. Cristiano's been training with the under-21s this week now and has accepted his punishment. Well, as good as of accepting it as you're going to get from an absolute superstar that Cristiano Ronaldo is. That is an apology in my eyes from Cristiano, and that for me is the subject closed. Cristiano Ronaldo will be back for the Sheriff game, or available for the Sheriff game on Thursday, but he's not available for this one. Would we need Cristiano Ronaldo for this game? Well, last time we set up against Chelsea, Michael Carrick was in charge, and Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't in the starting lineup. We got a 1-1 draw that day, and that is the most popular result. That's what I've gone for. Just through how this game has always gone, just through years gone by, how solid Chelsea look at the moment. I'm not just saying, I'm not going to bring up like the nostalgia and the history of this game and say that's why I'm going to say it's a draw. I look at United's away record. I look at Chelsea's record right now at home. It's good. They've got 3 clean sheets in the last 3 games in the Premier League. United aren't really firing away from home in terms of goals. Well, we're not firing at home in terms of goals, but we have, apart from the City game, obviously, we have really shaped up at the back. We've got a lot more solid, and we're not conceding many goals. I mean, the 3 games, so the last four away games, we've conceded 7 goals. It sort of kills my argument dead, but 6 of them were at City. So, you know what I mean? We have got a lot more solid. We've seen how good we are on Tuesday and Wednesday against Spurs. We've seen how good our defence is right now. 4 clean sheets. We're only 1 behind Newcastle, who've got more clean sheets than anyone, which is 5. And considering where we've actually been this season and some of the absolute taterings that we've had, I mean, check this one out for a start. Manchester United right now have been battered 4-0 by Brentford, been battered 6-3 by City, -4 goal difference away from home, but are the third best team away from home this season in terms of the form table. We're better than Man City away from home this season, and they beat us 6-3. We got beat by Brentford 4-0. Just goes to show. Like, yeah, them results are always going to stand out and be in the memory banks for both clubs, City and Brentford respectively, but Manchester United away from home are shaping up. Yeah, we may not have a great goal difference, but points count more than goals. And right now, points are what have got us 1 point off top four, which, funnily enough, is Chelsea, who we're playing today. So, can United make that next step? If we beat Chelsea today, and I've just done this in my preview write-up for this game on the United Stand website, go check it out. A lot of details and other stats in there as well. I've just done it now. It's like, oh, where was I now? I lost where I was thinking then, in terms of Manchester United and our form and going to Chelsea. Manchester United, 1 point off Chelsea in fourth. If we win this game today, then Manchester United would have taken 12 points out of 15 off the so-called top six from last season. And everyone knows it's the top six and will be the top six this season again, the way it's shaping up now anyway. That is massive. That's a statement. That pretty much puts Ten Hag right up there in terms of top-class managers. He's not elite. I'm not even going to give him that tag yet. I'm not getting ahead of myself. I'm not an Arsenal fan. Let's put it that way. Dig. Can't help it. Anyway, Ten Hag beats Chelsea today, and that's 12 points from 15. I think anyone on the teams in the top six would snatch your hand off for that record. That's how important today is and how important it can be if we get the result. This is major statement time. It's a statement from United and it's a statement from me. If we beat Chelsea today, that pretty much cements Manchester United as full-on top four challenging, and we will make top four. These are the games when you just maybe fall back a little bit. I still think top four is on, and that's going against what I said at the start of the season. I've said that a few times now already, probably on a few of the road trips as well going in. You always have the encouragement and the belief when you're going into games, and then afterwards you sort of look back on what you said and you go, was I looking at that any different? Was I just being blinded by the pre-match sort of vibe and the build-up and everything like that, thinking this is going to be the week? Well, no, I'm looking at it now and I'm going, we have played everyone after today. We played all of the top six. I'm looking at it, we're 11 games in and we've already played everyone, and look at where we are and look how much we've improved. And the biggest downfall for us wasn't against these big six teams. Yeah, we had the City game, but that Brighton and Brentford game when we came into this season cold, that's where we've had our problem. That's where we have had issues this season, early doors, and trying to recover from them two bad results. City, yes, but you've got to look at it and break it all down. Manchester United have actually had a decent season now. Going on to that Liverpool game, and from that Liverpool game after Brentford, wow, is what I'll say. The record is just phenomenal. It's like, what is going on? It is absolutely amazing of how much United have improved from that game, from where we was walking out of Brentford to where we are now, talking about taking our 12th point off the top six teams in this league. That's something else. That's credit to Erik Ten Hag, and that is credit to this team for listening. Ten Hag has made a big statement this week in how he's dealt with Cristiano Ronaldo, and that should feed down into the rest of this team. Let's not take for granted what has happened here at Manchester United this week. It has been a massive week. A lot has gone down at the football club, and a lot of good has come from the football club this week. And it's very rare we get to say that. I put a tweet out, and I still think it rings true now the other day. The manager comes first over superstar. How many times can we said that in the last decade? The manager has come first. And that's Ten Hag. And the club have backed him. Not one Manchester United fan can have any complaints about what has happened at the football club this week, in my opinion. Yes, you may have a love affair for Cristiano Ronaldo and he's the best thing since sliced bread. He is. Yes, he is. He is that superstar and he is that good. But this is a bigger picture. This is Manchester United. Cristiano Ronaldo will retire. He will leave the football club at the end of this season. Manchester United will continue. And we will look back at this moment as like, finally, a manager is taking control and the culture of this football club, which has been a disgrace over the last 10 years is finally changing and moving in the right direction. But not only is it the manager making the right call, it's the club backing the manager in that call, which is more important than anything right now. Cristiano Ronaldo is the biggest endorsement at this football club by a country mile that we've ever had in our history. And the club have backed our manager against Cristiano Ronaldo. We've sent him down to the under-21s to train. For me, everything that the club have done and Erik ten Hag has done this week has been on point. I want to see more of it. I want to see more of that, and I want to keep that culture and that stance. And hopefully the club do back Erik ten Hag and stick with him in all of this, because that there is a major message to the rest of this team, and I think it's working. It really is. The togetherness of this team right now and this squad. I'm saying squad because, like I said, everyone who comes in is doing their bit as well. Is as good as it's ever been. And hopefully we take that into Chelsea today, and hopefully we can get the W, and hopefully we can move into the top 4. Wow, look at that. Top 4, Man United, after that start we made. Guys, let me know what you think. I've knocked with a few stats there. Let me know. Are you impressed with them? It doesn't matter really. All that matters is the 3 points. But let me know how you see this game going down, everyone, today. Drop your comments in below. Give us a like, give us a share, and obviously, if you are watching for the first time, subscribe to the United Stand, the biggest independent fan channel on YouTube. Cheers for watching, everybody.